Medical units stand by. 30 seconds to contact. 20 seconds. 15. 10. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1.
We got him. Let's go.
Welcome to all you art aficionados and comic book connoisseur to another episode of Proof of Comics, number 59. This is Australia's #1 morning show for comic book artists, as we all know. I'm joined today with my co-host, BillyBobSac. How you doing, Billy?
Kaplaw.
That's the spirit. We are also joined by Wrangler from Frequency Studios.
And I have a mute button. I'm not afraid to use it, apparently.
Yeah.
How's it going, guys?
Pretty good, man. Pretty good. We're an off week this week. No guest. So we're just going to be hanging out and drawing back to the drawing board, as they say.
By the way, I just replied to AC in the comments and realized he probably can't read it. Because my comments posting to YouTube while he's over on the X Twitter.
So what does this mean, reposted the stream? So you can retweet a stream?
Yeah, he retweeted your stream.
Oh, on Twitter.
Yeah.
Oh, that is so 2025. See? I'm learning. I'm almost a boomer, but not quite.
No, we're mid Gen X.
Yeah. Pretty mid.
We have all the combined
and you just
strains of boomers and
Yep,
millennials.
it sure does have that that Gen
Yeah,
X vibe.
Yeah. I'll second that, Wrangler. Definitely. Agreed.
We're the generation most likely to say screw it, throw whatever we're working at the wall, go grab a guitar and jam out.
Yeah, that's the thing, is we get shit done. We don't care if it doesn't work. We'll still fucking do it. And you know what? To get us started on the right foot, here is our beloved Sabrina. Sabrina, I miss you so.
Sabrina.
Yeah. I've been doing a lot of like pre-press today, kind of putting in all the inked pages into the PDF document or the program that'll just export the PDF, basically.
Is that where the Epstein files are? In the PDF
Yeah.
document?
Exactly. It's right under the images of my comic are going to be the Epstein files.
Mhm.
So if you get the digital version, you can like do some hacking and because I mean the flight logs are out there; they're already available. So you know it's not a huge stretch of the imagination to know who's going to be there.
For
Evening,
something that
Tenkage.
nobody can seem to find, they seem to be everywhere. Huh?
Well, they don't want to put it out officially because everyone can doubt it up until then.
Frederic, this weekend we were playing.
There
playing
is
the game
a-
with Otter. Huh?
You're playing what?
There is a question of where they tampered with as well. I mean, keep in mind we had that during what Obama and Biden's administration.
What's up, Tankage?
Hey, Tenkage, how's it going, man? If you want to hop on, feel free. The link is in the Discord.
But this
If-
weekend we were gaming with Otter,
if-
and we
If
ended
not,
up
well, you
investigating.
just hang out and chill with us. Sorry, Wrangler, didn't mean to step over
I
you.
didn't mean to step on you. I think I got that bit of lag going, possibly again,
Yeah, it's that Gen
or
X.
I just have bad timing.
Just old.
Go ahead, Wrangler.
Yeah, we were gaming with Otter this weekend, and we ended up doing an investigation. We caught a serial killer, and while going through all the stuff, we opened up a chest, and we're like, "It's the Epstein files."
It's just seeping into
Oh
everywhere.
yeah, 'cause like the serial killer is like a halfling, which is even more hilarious.
I thought he was a dwarf.
Or was he a dwarf?
Yeah.
He was a midget. Okay.
Either
You
way,
guys
he was
can't
short.
even get your mystical races in
Yeah,
line.
that's right. But anyways, he was like blackmailing everyone as well. Like, Otter. Where
Wonder
did you
where he
get
gets its inspiration from.
So that's why one of our new players posted, "Where's the Heron files?" Because that was the character's name.
And Otter also posted on Twitter that you ended up rooming with this serial killer, like living under his roof or something.
No, that was the new player. He
He took over the house after
took over the house.
Right.
To be fair, I don't think anyone in the town's going to matter about a serial killer who's like torturing, murdering people. I don't think they want to live in the house. You know, it's free real
So he
estate.
moves in with the most irritable woman we have ever met in this game world.
So you're
I am.
basically
Snaps so easily.
squatting the serial killer's hideout.
No, Otter done another quest. He thought we were just going to murder this character. We didn't. But it's like it was a bitchy redhead who was trying to like scam the fucking banker out of his bank and shit. Otter was just hoping that we'd kill it, and I think his character was a mix of like Yennefer, but with the looks of Triss from Witcher. That's the way character came across.
Yennefer, what's that reference from?
Yennefer
Witcher.
Vandenberg. She's the Witcher, the black-headed
yeah.
chick.
Yeah.
She's Otter really hates her character. Like really hates that character
Why?
because he read the books.
So I think he was looking for a little bit of catharsis by having a version of her killed off in his game, and instead she became part of the crew. And he's like, "Oh."
Now she shacked up with the new guy in that house.
You never know what your players are going to do.
That's right. We always keep Otter guessing.
Let's put some background music on while we're just yip
I'm
yapping.
surprised our new player, made it. Well, this was his second session. The session before that he watched us was when we were in El Homo's world.
That's Elmo, the fictional Elmo.
Yeah, but his name is El Homo. For legal distinction.
A sandwich arrives. Hello, James. Long time no
What's
see.
Yeah, it's almost been like an hour.
Yeah, I was wondering what you were up to.
Yeah, I was eating tacos. Not because we went out to have tacos. That's just what we call food in my house.
So
We're taking
how does
that streaming road trip. James was driving earlier. Now Frederic's driving.
a sandwich eat a taco?
With his mouth.
I thought your mouth was a pepper.
I mean, there's clearly a gape there.
That's what she said.
Amongst other things.
Oh my!
I don't like women, because they always just try to eat me. They're like, oh, I wonder what he tastes like. Ugh, no.
You don't
It's
like
like if
women?
somebody walked up and said that to you.
Damn. A lot of character development in this episode.
Yeah. We just started, too.
Welcome.
How much did you play of RoboCop, Frederic?
Not a whole lot. I mean, I don't know how it's such a fucking blur to describe the missions. I started doing the second mission, I believe, where I'm doing this investigation following the trail. So not a whole lot.
There's a lot of quests in that game.
That's the thing. It's just they're all in the interior. Like I finished the first quest, I'm pretty sure, because I'm back at the office, and then you get the second quest where you're starting to you go into this kind of dingy bar, and you start analyzing clues in the bar. And I finished that setting, and then I'm off to. I stopped where I'm off to another spot where I'm going into. It's hard to describe because they do meld together. They're kind of similar.
In a
To
good way.
be fair, that first kind of little tiny open world map, you will spend the entire game going back to that and doing the side quest there. Man.
Yeah, it is kind of a double A that feels like a triple A, but
it feels like a triple A, and that's because of Unreal 5. That's why. Other than that, if it wasn't Unreal 5, this game would feel jankier, especially when anyone that's not a character from the movies, you can clearly tell that they bought an asset pack or something, or a free one.
Really?
yeah, but it also helps. It also helps that the character you're playing, RoboCop, is janky by his nature, moves slowly, so it's kind of an easy thing to program.
Don't let that janky way he walks fool you. The dude snatches bullets out of the air between his finger and thumb.
So I'll put it like this.
Robert.
And when I say the faces, if I pull up any of the other characters' faces, you'll see what I'm saying, James, where I think they did. I think they bought an asset pack or something for generic faces. The animations, too,
Probably
doesn't really
they're
matter for RoboCop because they can look janky, but for everyone else, it looks like PS3 era facial animations.
interesting.
Once again, this isn't a AAA; it's a AA game. It very much feels like it.
Well, how much is it going for?
Huh?
How much is full price?
I don't know. I had it on Game Pass. I don't know how much.
Uh,
Yeah, it's really cheap.
I think it's $50 maybe.
No. I mean, it's like $10 or something right now.
Really? Oh,
No. He's asking full price, but they're actually
Full price.
retail.
Oh,
discount.
okay.
More like 50, $40.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
I didn't pay full price.
If they were charging full price for that, I'd actually say no. This shouldn't be a $70 game.
It goes on sale pretty regularly as well.
Yeah, because I know Unreal just released, fully released I think they call it MetaHuman, which is basically like a character generator and animation generator inside Unreal. So it might be that.
Well, this game came out, I think, early this year or last year. Late last year. I think it was
probably in development 2 years at least, 3 or 4.
I'll pull up it here in a little bit. I'll pull up the faces. You'll see what I'm talking about. I'm gonna put it like this, James. You've seen the faces in other games.
The selling point of this game is that it's really faithful to the movie, the original movie. So if you do like RoboCop, you feel well immersed in it.
So I want to say this: the game takes place after the second one and right before the third one. That's the timeline of the game.
All right. I really only know the first movie.
Yeah. Well, you get the same characters from the first movie, so your partner is the same chick, and you got the same what do you call it, boss, precinct boss.
Gotcha.
Yeah, the black dude.
Yeah, and just walking around the precinct is really cool. Like you are in this, you can recognize the locations from the movie, which is a nice touch.
And I just want to say that black precinct boss is usually the best precinct boss.
Yeah, like
Black chief is better than white chief.
Yeah, the only like really good looking character models, of course, are the ones from the movie. And
Yeah.
you can tell
Well, it's good that they did put some effort into those.
Oh, they did. The female,
Yeah,
I
she
forgot
looks
her
good.
name.
She looks good.
She looks pretty good.
I'm picturing her in my head. I imagine that's what she looks
She's
like.
the blonde one
Yeah,
with the short hair.
Yeah.
She's
Bushy hair.
short hair.
Yeah.
Yeah, she looks exactly like she's supposed to.
Cute.
Like
Real cute girl. There.
like the actress, like really spot on.
Albeit, funny enough, I think they couldn't get the rights to the one who played the wife and the kid. Because
Really?
their voices show up, but they don't show up at all, and I think they couldn't get the rights to it.
Maybe.
The story is okay. I'm going to actually be a bit controversial. I love RoboCop. I do not give a shit about the universe. Like the lore and stuff.
I mean, it's really
So
like just,
all I was thinking when I was playing,
I mean, the universe is Detroit, you know.
I really want a Judge Dredd
Yeah.
game. Like a.
I would actually really like an open world Judge Dredd game where you just kind of drive around and then events happen around you. You can choose to interact.
Yeah, and so you can have basically you can have one extra weapon on you, and then you have the pistol. I'm gonna be honest with you. Once you upgrade the pistol a little bit, don't ever use anything else, just the pistol, because you have infinite ammo with it, and it's really good. Like
Just a bit too good.
Yeah, the pistol that it comes up that you come with, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Once you start like upgrading certain skills that boost it, and you go on the motherboards, you haven't got introduced to that yet, Frederick. But you get a motherboard, and that's how you upgrade your gun. With stuff. But other than that, it's basically you have. There's really only one main hub area that you constantly go back to, and it's different times of day. Basically, you go there during a main quest, and you get like access to side quests that you can do while you're there, and then like little tiny quest where like you can scan and see if that person's parked near the fire hydrant, so you can give them a ticket.
You can also do crotch shots, which is probably the best part of the game. Like you can kill your.
Not incredibly hard either. It's very easy.
Yeah, and apparently they added a feature, an accessibility feature, where you can like straight zone in on the crotch shot now. Apparently,
Yeah, you get auto aim for dick shots.
that's something you have to turn on in the accessibility.
The chief wants to talk to
you,
RoboCop. Keep on shooting guys in the dick.
They did do very good. You do actually. I know this has been a meme since the fucking Batman games, but you do feel like RoboCop in the game, like in the combat. Oh yeah, because the way the combat works is when you zoom in on your gun, that's how you do the targeting and highlighting the enemies, and does exactly like the movie. The game wants you to not be a scaredy. Don't hide behind cover. It does want you to just fucking take bullets to the face and just blow people's heads off. And
you are pretty weak at the beginning of the game, though. Like you're taking a lot of shots, and your life doesn't go. It goes down pretty quickly, and you can't heal all the way back up. Like there's a max to what you can heal in certain levels. Like you can only heal back to 20% in certain cases.
Hey, Frederick, that's when you're supposed to level up. Also, you're given like a healthy amount of healing items throughout missions. I'm telling you, this game isn't hard. Especially if you know how to aim, and you just go plop, plop head. Because besides like later enemies, there is like an enemy that they have armor on their head, but it only takes like a couple extra shots to kill them. You just gotta be quick. I think James, you would breeze through it no problem.
I'll probably check out some gameplay. Make an AI song for it. Call the song "Drop It."
Yeah, the story's. Oh, I actually do have one complaint. The main villain of the game, they fucked up the audio on him. There are lines where he's actually too fucking quiet. I couldn't even tell what the fuck he was saying. It happens with him a lot, and it happened with another one of the villains.
I
They're
hate
like,
it when that happens.
lower
Do they
your
have to
voice.
use subtitles?
I don't use subtitles in games. The only time I'm ever forced to use subtitles if it's like an open world game and it's when we're driving or whatever the fuck talking, and sometimes I can't hear what the fuck they're saying, so I turn it on. Other than that, I hate that. But you would need subtitles in certain scenes for that character, because when he lowers his voice, it literally can't hear him. What he's saying. That happened a couple times.
That's bad. Not good. No bueno.
Whoever was over that should have checked the volume on that.
Afuera.
And also, some of the voice acting is not good in that game either. It can be. So there are. Let me put it like this: whatever team they used to hire some of these voice actors, it was clearly their day one. Quality was a bit all over the place on that. Except the dude. So I don't know if the original actor for RoboCop actually did the voice, or they got someone to do a voice, or sound like him. He did pretty good. Like I said, I don't know.
Good Robo.
What's his name?
Yeah,
Peter something? Whoa. Corey just woke up. Good morning, Corey. How you doing?
Hello, Mr. Burton.
Rise and shine. Smell the
I love
bacon.
you and Resident Evil.
We're talking about a RoboCop game that Billy Bob just purchased and then passed instantly within 5
Oh, I
minutes.
didn't purchase it. It was on Game Pass.
Oh, excuse me. But you did like solve it in like 5 minutes. It seems to me.
No, I downloaded it Sunday and played a lot of it. After I got off work, played it, and then today I played it. Did it.
Nice.
How would you rate it overall, though?
If it wasn't for the gunplay actually being fun, I'll give it a 7. I think the gunplay and everything else is good. I'm not gonna rate it too high because I don't think it's that great, but I'm not gonna rate it super low. It wasn't a AAA game. It was made by a fucking AA studio. I think barely a AA studio.
You have to be a RoboCop fan to play it, basically. Like you wouldn't go out of your way to play this if you didn't watch the movie, I would imagine.
If you haven't watched the original movie, no, you wouldn't like this, and you would think everything looks silly, and it does.
Which luckily is like a really lot of people.
Yeah.
I even know this one dude who's like super serious about everything. Like no nonsense, thinks all kinds of shit is like, all nerd shit is for kids. He has a damn RoboCop statue. So,
Well, Corey played that when it came out and beat it, and evidently, they fucked up the audio mixing again. So I played it day one when it came out, the new Doom, and I was like, the music sounds okay. It sounds like it was made by a studio, but I could not barely hear the music in the during combat and shit as well. It was very quiet.
I wish you had more of the theme in it.
It was actually the mixing issue again, which I will not give them the excuse this time because they fucked that up.
I wish you had more of the RoboCop theme, though. You hear it just at the beginning in one scene, and then
you hear
gone.
it more.
You do?
Yes. The final mission of RoboCop, it straight up plays the entire time.
Oh, nice.
It'd be cool to have a game kind of like that, but you're a Terminator, I think.
I'm gonna be honest with you. All they would have to do is reskin it, and you'd have a Terminator game. I'm not joking. The way your
They move the same.
the way your character moves and how the combat is, for the most part, you're okay to get hit.
Terminator really doesn't have the best combat either. If you watch the movies, like when they fight each other, they just kind of grab one another and throw each other into walls. And when they fight other people, they just grab them and.
But you have that in RoboCop. You can grab people by the throat and throw them, which is a nice move to have. But you're forgetting, Billy, you would also have to turn all the green overlay into red overlay for a RoboCop, for a Terminator themed version.
Yeah, just be a reskin. I'm not joking. And this studio, by the way, did do a Terminator game. Just letting you know.
Which
pretty
game?
sure they were the ones who
It wasn't
did
as
the
good, though, was it?
Huh?
They were not successful with all their games, though. Like, this is they had some shitty games as well as RoboCop being a good one. But
If I'm remembering correctly, this studio is the one who made the Rambo games.
yeah, which were not as successful.
They were terrible.
No,
They
Rambo.
were really bad. But
Guys-
then they end up coming back later with a Terminator game that was okay. This seems to be the best quality they've produced. Is the RoboCop one.
I need your advice for this second character up here. Like, I need to know like what clothes I should be putting on her, because I haven't. I'm out of ideas. It seems like got the positioning. She's
Or
got her
with-
Medusa hair up there, but I'm not sure what to. Do I dress her just like in the first comic, or do I give her like another outfit? She's got her snakes.
I don't
her
even know why
Medusa-
you're putting clothes on her.
Well, because this is going out to people of all ages, Billy. You know.
You know, the birds and the bees. Yeah, look, even Corey's saying clothes. Who needs that?
Oops, I
I think
Pressed
you're just being closest. You know,
maybe I'm just close-minded.
yeah, you're closed-minded. Not Corey. I do think the music was a big turn down, and especially, I think it impacts the new Doom games. And I might actually link a video. So the dude who did, he was one of there's two dudes who did the soundtrack for the DLCs for Doom Eternal. One dude ended up doing his own version of one of the Doom Dark Ages tracks. And I was like, oh, why, Bethesda? Why didn't you hire this dude to do Doom the Dark Ages? He did fucking great in that one. I have to link that one. It's really fucking good, and they did. Plus, the game was way too fucking easy. Like, you didn't have to reload your gun at all because it was so easy to get ammo.
Yeah. These days, I'm alternating between. I was going to say Minecraft. It's not Minecraft. It's the Dwarf Fortress and also Marvel vs. Capcom 3. Those were two games right now.
Oh, and I've seen some Sony people. So this is on the GTA 6 shit. So you got a dude who's not a credible leaker. He's kind of a bullshitter.
Yeah, you're talking about the false news.
Yeah, the false news. So this one person who's a leaker, he's a credibly known kind of liar. He doesn't know shit. But he's saying
As long as it's
PS5
entertaining.
Pro is going to run GTA 6 at 60, and it's going to be the only one that does it.
So again, I missed the beginning of that.
The person's trying to say on the PS5 Pro is the one that's going the
Oh,
only one that's going to be running GTA 6 at 60 frames, the only console.
Interesting.
okay.
Except that doesn't make any sense because Rockstar games are CPU bound. If anything, with all the NPCs and stuff, and you can't just lower graphics to get higher frame rate. So, I highly doubt it
Mm-hmm.
because you have to run all the NPCs and all the other shit. And what Rockstar has shown us, we're gonna have like fucking 30 NPCs out on the screen and shit, doing all kinds of other stuff.
Yeah.
They
And
are
the
like
PS5
this
Pro
is an
has-
out of this world game. Like they're going beyond. Like remember just the the case of beer where you see the dew on the beer and the reflection through. It's like massive amounts of detail that's going to be in this game.
Well, so here's the thing: the PS5 Pro has the exact same CPU as the PS5. It just has a higher GPU. That's it. And Rockstar cannot sacrifice. The game's going to be 30 frames. They're not going to sacrifice RTGI and shit like that. They're not going to sacrifice reflections. They won't do it. I forgot what game it was, but it's one that came out like last year, and you can actually see what happens when a game is built with RTGI, the ray trace global illumination. And if you turn that off, the game is artistically meant to have that. How bad it looks. They're not gonna do that.
So how important is it for you guys to be going like 60 frames? Because I'm an old school gamer, so I'm wowed by anything modern nowadays. Like I haven't been acclimated, used to modern games yet.
So here's the thing. A lot of people have gotten used to it. I don't really care because I understand like Rockstar's, if they're going to go this far with it, I don't really care if frames get sacrificed. I can play games in 30 frames a second. It takes about 20 minutes to get used to it again, but you can get used to it.
Yeah, it's not the most important thing for me either. I don't even really notice it that much. My eyes aren't the best. It's basically poor needing glasses, so I take advantage of that.
And here's the thing:
standard television usually around 30 frames per second.
Television, I can go lower.
Well, I mean, cinema is 24 frames a second, but that's pretty. Yeah,
pretty standard.
That's cinema.
I mean, you will notice it when you jump between them. It's very noticeable on the frame rate, but it doesn't really matter. Here's the thing: I don't want Rockstar to, especially since this is a game we're going to be stuck with for fucking 10 years. I don't really want Rockstar to sacrifice on, I don't know, having all those NPCs and cars on screen and shit when I'm running through the world. Because that would be what they'd have to sacrifice, not graphics. They would have to sacrifice shit like that in order to get frame rates to 60.
Didn't you guys play the Oblivion remaster? Isn't that the game with the ugly character creator?
Mm-hmm. A lot of that has to do with Unreal Engine 5. Why that fucking game stutters like that? It's just an Unreal Engine 5 problems. Also, devs don't really, not a lot of devs actually optimize correctly. That's why a lot of them are, James, you know this, why they're wanting to use a lot of the AI upscaling and frame gen and shit like that.
Yeah, I mean, optimization in gaming has been going down for a while now. It used to
Wild Otter appears.
Squeak.
Otter.
Squeak. How's everybody doing?
All right.
Not bad. Not bad. I've got a real hard problem though. I don't know like what clothes to put on my Black Medusa character here, Otter. You're creative. Like, how would you dress her?
Clothes? Who needs clothes?
Yeah, I thought Patrick was gay, but I think Frederic is now.
You people are all.
I'm going to put clothes on a woman.
Why am I surrounded by perverts?
What to put clothes on a woman? What kind of bizarro world are we living in?
I'm the one who convinces Neutron Born and Corey Barton to have as little clothes as possible on some of my female characters.
I thought you were telling Corey to put more and more clothes on and longer and longer.
Wrong.
But it's got to be a mini bikini. It can't just be a normal swimsuit.
An itsy bitsy teeny weeny?
Yeah.
Itsy bitsy bikini.
The tiniest bikini that she can find on the rack, you know?
The rack?
Mm-hmm.
It just needs to be like 2 bits of twine. That's it. There you go.
You know what I should have took a picture of, Otter?
What's that?
I've been watching some Yu Yu Hakusho.
Oh, yeah?
One fucking bitch at the tournament who like entraps two of the side characters. She's just wearing fucking strings.
Oh yeah, yeah, I forgot about that.
And one of the jokes later on is like, I can't hold this, because you trap someone in like a realm or something. She's like, I can't hold this. They'll blow my clothes off. And I'm like, bitch, you're the one who started this with strings.
Shouldn't have wore what she had. Like, Jesus Christ, it's barely anything. For the record, it's been a while since I've seen Yu Yu Hakusho.
I'm like on episode 45, 46. I don't know. This arc has been long. It's like fucking, I think it's almost 25 episodes long or some shit.
Oh, just wait till the Dark Tournament.
That's what I'm at.
Oh, yeah, that's a long arc. That one,
And I think it's
that one goes
around-
up to like episode 80 or 90 or something.
I think it ends before that. I think it's like 60.
Corey says just put pants on her. Ruin it.
No, you gotta put the mini bikini.
Hey, that's
You know what?
disloyal competition, Corey.
She needs to be, she needs to wear a battle-torn Greek, what is it called, Otter?
But she's not Greek. She's Haitian.
Yeah, but she's Black Medusa, so she's Greek mythology. Shut up, Frederick. What is it called? The topaz, the one that has the titty out. But it needs to be the battle damage, so like both titties are out. Right?
Oh,
What,
the
like a toga or something?
Yeah, toga.
oh, a toga. Okay, I see.
Yeah, but it's a battle-worn version of it, so like both titties are out.
Both titties. Of course.
You guys are gonna get me in trouble.
Listen, Frederick, you keep asking us our opinion and we're giving it to you.
I don't know why I keep doing that.
We're being honest with you, Frederick. You need to learn how to appreciate that.
That's right. But no, I've seen a lot of people coping because they spent almost $1,000 on that PS5 Pro, and it's not even that great.
And it doesn't even come with a CD player, does it? Like a DVD player, I mean.
No, you had to buy it extra.
Body
to buy
paint. That's
extra.
that's the answer, Corey.
You had to buy the CD player extra and the stand extra for the PS5 Pro. And by the way, it's not doing well on sales wise because guess what? Sony never hasn't released the actual sale number, which means it wasn't doing well.
Wasn't doing the best.
Yep.
That's how they usually do it. They'll be like, because if it sold really well, they'd be screaming it from the mountaintop.
You know it.
They'd let you know. They'd let everyone know, all the media know how well it's selling. When they ain't saying shit, I don't think it sold well. And it shouldn't have. It wasn't that much. It had the exact same CPU as the PS5.
Yeah, it's not enough of an upgrade, is it?
It's not. And like when they tried trying to sell you on it, they're like, look at this in the background. It has slightly more pixels. In the
Look at
background,
all those pixels.
a little bit more detail. And I'm like, first of all, no one, and I mean fucking no one, is actually looking at that shit in the game that much. No one. If you're gonna sit here and tell me that you notice a couple extra details in the background,
If you're looking at the
PS5
background, you're gonna
Pro,
get shot and you're gonna lose.
So last year, Corey, they released a mid-gen console, the PS5 Pro. It cost, I think, with all the attachments, the disc drive and all that, it's about over $1,000. That's how much it costs. A console. It's not that much better. Like, if you already own a PS5, why would you buy a PS5 Pro? There's no difference. But I don't think you're going to notice it that much. Also, you can just get it on PC now, so why the fuck would you get it on console at this point? If you have a gaming PC and you buy Stellar Blade on console,
Yeah, I'm gonna pick that one up when it goes on sale.
It's a good game. That's the thing. I will actually defend it to a certain degree. It's just the writing I will not defend. I think the story is about as generic as you can imagine, but
I don't
the
mean to
game
burst your
itself is
bubble,
fine.
Otter, but I don't think I'm going to be buying it for the writing.
Okay, fair enough.
But
You're buying it for the plot.
Yes.
either way, long story short, you're gonna be stuck. If you want to play GTA 6, you're gonna have to deal with 30 frames. Just gonna have to deal with it until the PC version comes out, and that'll be a year and a half, year to 2 years before that comes out.
See, Corey likes the writing on Stellar Blade.
Yeah, Otter, you're just a hater. It had 2 very well-rounded plots. And two very
I will
well-rounded
admit.
plots.
You know what plot is in French, right? It's the same as the English word cunt.
You want to know the funny thing? They've already come out with a mod that overhauls the jiggle physics in the game.
Does it upscale older games like Bloodborne? No. Sony fucking ignores Bloodborne. You think they're gonna fucking give you a 60 frames and unlock the frame rate? Fuck no.
No.
What are you even asking, Corey? They won't even port the thing to fucking PC. You understand this, right? In which they would make some money. It's so stupid.
So stupid.
Video games. I returned from the world of books.
I've been doing something similar. I've been going through the second John Carter book, and it's very good. I really enjoy it.
That's on my to-read list. I love what I call desert fantasy, and there's no grander desert than Iraq, but I can settle for Mars.
Mars is also good.
Don't you love your Iraqis? Yeah.
It's always on fire,
That's such a thinly veiled metaphor in Dune.
right?
Okay, was that supposed to be the original? Was it the original intention for that fucking story?
Oh yeah, for sure.
It was supposed to be the Middle East.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, it
s-
kind of was. a
spice
little bit.
is oil, basically.
Yeah, because I'm like, listen, Iraqis is very close to Iraq.
Well, you
Sugar
take
and
oil,
spice and everything nice.
You take oil, you mix it with the properties of LSD, and add bending time and space, and you got Dune.
Oh man, Otter. Also, we told him about what happened last session, and your Trish Yennefer character that you created.
So
Yeah,
is
I
is
did
the
not
serial
realize
killer a
that.
dwarf or a halfling? That's what we need to settle here.
What is it?
There's the dwarf.
The serial
forgot.
killer, because you were talking about a serial killer on Twitter, and the fact that your players have went in to live with the serial killer.
So one of my players has they've dispatched with the serial killer, but he's taken over residence of the house. Mainly because he's a new player and he wanted a house, so it was a pretty natural way of doing it.
I see.
Totally won't have consequences. Not at all. Trust me.
You sound like a cruel DM, Otter, that takes pleasure in your players' pain and suffering.
Well,
I say that as a good thing, by the way.
oh, cool. That means we're on good terms.
Remember the Gungans?
How could I forget?
I'm trying to forget. I'm trying. Those damn birds.
Frankly,
Those
it still
damn
makes
birds.
me laugh. I laugh every time I think about it. It's really great. That's fun.
I get a real good laugh from it.
How about you, Frederick? What sort of emotions does your loins fill with when you think of a gun?
Well, it's not the emotion's not in my loins. It's kind of like we could have been somebody. We could have been a contender. You know, we could have completed the mission, is what I'm thinking. But it was not meant to be. Clearly, it was not.
Clearly was not. Such is the way of life sometimes. You win some and you lose some.
And if you're playing a Gungan, you're probably going to be losing more than you're going to be winning. George Lucas should have taken that lesson. Or maybe he did. Maybe that's why he pulled back on Jar Jar after episode 1.
He is the key to all of this.
That's what I keep saying.
Yeah, well, you know what? The key is dead.
Well, the key needs a good lock.
Well, okay, I guess. But he's still dead. I mean, right? That's the story. He died eventually. Like, it's a long time.
He died
years.
of dysentery.
Well, speaking of death, I have some unfortunate news. I heard that Ozzy Osbourne passed away today.
Yeah, I saw that. I was hearing Ozzy being played in cars passing on the highway next to where I live. Well, it's not a highway, but a busy street. So yeah, I think people are putting in their Ozzy Osbourne and Black Sabbath tapes and commemorating the loss of a great musician, a great creator.
I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of remarkable that he lived as long as he did.
Oh yeah, he died.
He really experimented on
Almost, yeah.
some stuff.
Yeah, because when he was doing that, what do you call it?
Spinal Tap.
No, I was thinking like he did a kind of like, what do you call it, live TV or reality TV with his family. With this,
Yeah.
I mean, he looked like he was on the verge of passing during a couple of scenes. You know, he looked like it because he's taken a lot of substances. It's not just about his age. With Ozzy, he did indulge in the powder, so to say.
He also had Parkinson, didn't he?
Well, it's like he took drugs so experimental that there were scientists asking him, "How are you still alive?"
Yes, I think they're going to study his brain after his passing to try to understand how he survived so long.
And then we got the other story that happened. A Australian feminist group, thanks Corey, managed to pressure Visa and them to remove games they don't like.
Oh yeah, I've been following this one all day.
Yeah, but see that one can be solved very easily. You just switch to Bitcoin and you don't have a payment processor imposing its rules on you.
Yeah, but you have to have Steam adopt it as a payment.
Well, unfortunately, the only true way to get away from any of this is to leave the Steam infrastructure. Sooner or later, one day, it will collapse.
Here's what I don't understand about this collective shout group. They go around saying these games have horrible, and they did. They had horrible images. I'm not going to deny that. But they go around saying this has horrible imagery and stuff. You should get that banned because it's horrible. Yet these are the same people that turn around and defended cuties. Were actual young girls being exploited for a film in a bad way.
Who needs integrity?
Didn't Detroit Become Human, by the way, on there?
Ones that are just pixels on a screen, they go up in arms over that.
Didn't they go after Detroit Become Human? They were trying to say that, which, by the way, I've actually played the game.
Yeah. The other thing they were doing is they kept conflating one thing and another on purpose. It's like they make everything out to be sexualizing young girls and equating it to child stuff. And the thing that bugs me is they were trying to get anime and manga banned because they say it's all the sexualization of young girls. These are mature stories with 20 and 30-year-olds in it, but they look at the artwork because the big guys that say, no, it's really little girls. It's like, oh.
Japan does have the problem.
They don't go after only.
They're not little girls, okay? They are 10,000-year-old goddesses.
So here's the thing: none of these games broke Steam TOS. That's the point. And also, and I'm happy that people are now knowing this. gonna think forever. Yes, payment processors shouldn't be telling you what you can and cannot buy with your money.
Buy Bitcoin.
That's the scary part of the slippery slope, because they're going to start going, we don't like you selling stuff, shirts with this political slogan on it, and so we're not going to. If you sell that, you can't use our payment processors.
Can't Steam sue them for bribery?
They've been keeping. Huh?
Here's the problem: they're in Australia. This group that done it, they're in Australia. So I don't know how Australia law works. In America, technically, yes, Steam could, because of what would be the? I forgot. There's a certain there's one law where technically you're not allowed to like lie on the business practice.
Discrimination clauses or something like that.
I forgot what it is, but there's actually is one law in America. You can technically get it, and Steam has the money to do it.
But these chicks have also gotten Japan to self-censor stuff going to their own country because they use the Visa and MasterCard payment processing systems. So they actually they're sticking their nose in a culture that ain't even theirs. It's unreal.
The truth is, these banks need to be sued.
Yes, I agree.
For allowing these faggots to tell or allow these fuckers to pressure them into them deciding what they will not allow and will not allow you to purchase. Once again, it's not fucking
only
business.
Melanie Mac should be telling us what to purchase.
The what?
All the while looking like an e-thought.
The what?
I'm telling you, boys, the answer is simple. Holy property.
I mean, if someone could make a store page with Bitcoin, that would probably be a good market.
Probably
yeah, that'd be a.
Oh wait, it does exist. It's called eBay.
The technology's there. Does eBay take Bitcoin?
Also, Corey, here you go. I want you to just to see this. I did it just for you this stream. Read it, Otter.
Who's eating a candy bar?
What am I reading?
Oh no, that's.
Read under my name, Otter.
Just your friendly neighborhood berserk horse.
Oh, I get it.
Oh no.
That wasn't a candy bar. That was magazine bags. I got the magazine bag high.
Corey, you know what?
Magazines, putting boards on them.
Corey's sitting here acting like he doesn't
tape between your fingers.
Yeah, Corey, this is like taking place in your backyard. You should like put on a black ninja suit or something and just go take care of it.
Corey. Well, here's the thing. Also in the U.S. and a bunch of other countries, we have a legal word for that. It's called lobbying.
Yeah, you don't want to know about the berserk horse.
You need to lobby back.
Take it from
bad
me.
idea, Corey.
The less you know about the berserk horse, the better you're going to sleep at night.
He knows about it. He colored berserk pages and shit. He knows what it is.
That's not a comic book lobby in the United States.
There's a lot of pages before you get to the berserk horse. Maybe he just is still in the beginning.
No, he didn't. He did fucking Berserker Armor. Talking about that's way after this part. Far knees and the horse. That scene. That's specifically what the it's referencing.
I think my Russian spy looks a little bit like Melania.
Well, Far Niece was fixing to go through something, you know. If it wasn't for guts.
That was a pretty terrible
neighborhood
thing.
Okay?
I love the feeling of magazine bags.
Don't drop the soap.
Bad idea.
Magazine bag.
But nah, here's the problem. One of y'all rich fucks need to sue these fuckers, okay? Us poor fucks can't do it. Sue these fucks. God, I just.
Well, we also can't bring that because we technically have no standing, unless we were going. You know, the game. the people who made those games, Steam themselves, they can go make those bring those suits because they're directly affected.
Yeah, but Steam has to grow some balls and actually want to go through the litigation. The problem is they're fucking gay. They won't do it.
I mean, wasn't Steam Valve one of the good guys? They seem to be like doing a lot of great moves for the past
Technically,
decade.
they're all companies that just want to make money. None of them are actually our friends. Developers, perhaps, because they're putting passion into this, but most of the rest of them are just business folks.
Steam is pretty hands off. It was just this, but they fucking caved and they shouldn't have caved. What they should have told that fucking. And by the way, the payment processors wouldn't have fucking left. Let me explain this real quick. OnlyFans, you remember that? OnlyFans,
They got no problem with that, do they?
Were wanting to remove or not have them be able to go through that because it was porn, right? That's what OnlyFans is, porno.
Is that what that
they
is?
said they were going to remove it. They didn't do it. Guess what? The payment processors are still there. So no, Steam.
The way I think OnlyFans may have done it is they're not exclusively porn, and they were initially a soccer fan club site for your favorite soccer players.
Yeah, but Steam isn't porn either. And the thing is, the processing payments didn't pull out like they were going to, quote unquote. Mainly because they still get money off of it as well. Point is, Steam shouldn't have fucking backed out. They should have said, no, we're not doing it.
It's a par for the course. The good guy Steam has been gone for at least a decade and a half.
Because what we just did is we found out that, once again, fucking minority is being able to try to tell everyone what they can and cannot do.
The organization, the collective shout, is only about, what, 12 to 15 people or something like that?
GOG is the answer.
Either way, I don't know. Maybe these fucking people are going to be empowered to keep doing this shit. If all these companies just keep fucking bending the knee immediately.
Yeah.
Well, it's been that way for the last, decade?
And the banks have done that before. Like they've debanked some people who had accounts with them. They've debanked them over political opinions, and I'm like, is that even legal?
Yeah, but they're losing power. I mean, when they debanked WikiLeaks, they've made WikiLeaks one of the richest organizations out there. So it's backfiring on them.
They removed a bunch of games. It was like 70 plus games that they end up removing.
But no one's like arguing about the games they removed at this point, right? It's like...
Yeah, but that's how it starts. I mean, just because it's something we don't like, they'll move on to things that we have no problem with, but
I get that.
Grandstand.
I get that.
No group and no bank should be telling me whether I want to spend my money on something or not. That's
Well, you don't have to tell me that.
I even care or find the games disgusting.
I'm way ahead of you guys on that for sure.
As long as it's not like actively breaking laws like CP and shit like that, like, I don't really care. You know what I mean?
More than you can imagine.
Like I can care if it was like, Hassan, simulator where you're, promoting terrorists and shit, right? I don't give a fuck.
Oh, dude, that's such a lol cow.
I think you just described Hassan in general.
And by the way, I've seen leftists when they talk about that. By the way, they mention they forget to mention that the group is feminist all the other time. Every time I see it, they mention it. They don't mention that it's a feminist group. Like that's what I know.
100%.
And that's the thing. None of the games that none of the games that I know were removed. I don't think any of them actually qualify. They weren't breaking actual laws, as far as I'm aware.
Oh, not to change topics, but like Pirate Software made the news again. Like he
Oh,
dropped.
okay. Let me explain this one.
Hold on, he dropped 100K followers in a month, which I think is a record. Like it
Yeah,
is
but he had something way worse come up.
Go ahead. The floor is
So,
yours.
you know, on Twitch, they got like a hype train thing, which is like these things you can buy for Twitch to do it.
They call
Either
them
way,
bits, right?
yeah. He ended up, so I think it was last year, right? He ended up being the most hyped, ended up breaking the site and everything, had the biggest hype train and stuff. Well, during the stream where he's wearing a banana suit, he actually pulled up a DM on
Are you
Discord.
saying he slipped up while wearing a banana suit?
Yes.
Uh-oh.
He accidentally opened his Discord DM browser with his moderator, one of his moderators, in which his moderator was using a undisclosed to the public or any of the other moderators account to buy the bits to keep the hype train going. Which breaks Steam's TOS because it's manipulating and acting like you're actually keeping the hype train shit like he was doing before. And technically, that is illegal.
So this is on Steam,
This is on Twitch.
Twitch. Okay.
So the bits things, you keep the bits going. Your viewers doing it to you, and it keeps you on the hype train or whatever type thing.
Right, you're in the number one spot, and then you get targeted by advertisers and the like. Yeah.
And he was discussing with his Discord mod, who was now your mods are allowed to donate during these, right? However, where he's breaking TOS is his mod is using an alt account, and that alt account is doing it. Right?
Yep.
And they're not disclosing that to the audience that's the alt account of this moderator. And Pirate Software is aware of it. And of course, he was wearing a banana suit, and he accidentally pulled up the deal.
So
Not
you're
Like
saying
a little bit of twist of fate there. Just saying.
And technically, Steam should ban him. He broke TOS. But of course, this is Steam that doesn't ban anyone, especially their favorite person, Hassan, the terrorist.
yeah, they're
the one
very
who-
selective, aren't they, on enforcing their rules?
Hmm.
That could bite them in the ass as well, because they could be taken to court. Because there's like a new lawsuit from H3H3, right? Ethan Klein, not you, Ethan, the other Ethan. I think he added another person on his lawsuit. Was it a moderator or something? I forgot the details.
Oh, yeah. So it was one of the moderators for Hassan because they ended up finding up others. Oh, no. He ended up subpoenaing, getting the judge to request a subpoena on all the Discord mods and
Reddit and Discord, yeah.
And he's getting all their legal, actual real names.
And communications. So if
Mhm.
they're planning
Yeah.
things on the Discord in where they think it was a private conversation, Ethan's going to have all the logs.
Yeah, so he's subpoenaing Discord and Reddit. And Discord and Reddit, just let you know, they will hand over the information.
Oh yeah, they're a corporation. They will follow the law.
And by the way, no amount of deleting will get rid of that information. They have it all archived.
Yeah, you can only delete it from your view. It's always going to be on that database. And you can even search by stuff that's deleted. So you know where you could go straight to the good stuff by looking what's been deleted.
Yep. It's going to get funnier. I don't know. Twitch is going to be sued, and they're going to be sued hard. Have you seen the Twitch, the heads of Twitch?
No. Tell me about it. They haven't been sued yet, right?
No, not Twitch. Twitch eventually will. There's going to be someone who has money who can't afford to fucking take Twitch's desk and beat them. I'll pull it up here in a bit. Give me a second. But the people who run Twitch, they look exactly like you fucking think they do. And this came from so the head of Twitch, he decided to bring another Twitch creator into the main office doing like a video, and it was like some cringy fucking, joke video. But it had all the heads of the Twitch there in the office. Let me show you. Let me see if I can pull that up.
All right, while you're looking to pull that up, I'm going to play, because we are contractually obligated to play Sabrina every 45 minutes.
I never get tired of that.
Never do. Never.
Sabrina.
I hope they play that at my funeral. Guys, if I ever pass, when I ever pass, you got to play that Sabrina clip one last time just for me.
Nah, we're just going to play the clip
wow.
while shitting on you because you wanted to put clothes on that woman.
We'll probably play it a lot after you die. Assuming, I don't go out first by some measure.
Well, you guys are young. Just don't do anything the government tells you to do and you should be good.
What a world. What a world.
Oh my God, here it is.
What is it?
I'm also going to have this video on mute because I'm not listening to these fuckers talk. Alright. I want y'all to do me a favor. Give me an idea of what you think these people look like.
Oh, we're talking about the Twitch mods or the Twitch...
the Twitch leadership, not mods. These are the people who run Twitch.
So green or blue hair, nose rings, and tattoos up the neck.
I'm thinking those big gauges in the ears where they got big holes opened up in them.
I'm just imagining them having like the dorkiest look, like problem glasses, kind of like that Seattle type hairdo and everything.
At least one of them has purple hair. I'm seeing
Corey,
dark eyeliner.
Are you saying they have boils or they are boils?
Oh boy.
Yeah, does it really matter?
Eyeliner.
Yes.
I'm seeing
I will
dark
say Corey
glasses,
actually got one of them correct.
black frames, chubby. That's given.
Yeah.
Tight.
And they're white. They're white, like ugly white.
Yes,
One
but
of
they
them's
also
wearing
hate
a
white
turquoise
people.
T-shirt.
Yes, of course they hate white people. They love Hassan.
They really like burritos.
Well, I guess nobody's all bad.
Oh, blonde women. Yes, awful.
Oh,
Awful.
They're all Karens.
insert blonde joke here.
White liberal women.
What
Asmongold
has
was
become
right.
of Harley Davidson?
Hey, look at him.
Absolute
Look at that.
liberal women.
Look at that.
Bowl cut.
Good Lord.
Yes, and they clap a lot.
Yeah, of course, this is your the main dude over this faggot. Like I said,
They look
Or-
like soccer moms.
I think I was describing the mods more than the actual board of directors.
see, someone got hair falling out. See,
Yep.
these are the fucking retards you got
All right.
running Twitch.
I gotta go pee. Don't say anything funny or important while I'm.
Yes, Corey, that's probably all of HR. By the way, the worst invention we've ever designed, HR.
Right?
Oh, we're here for you. You know, any problems, you can come to us. Also, when you do that, we'll report it right to the office to get you fired, bitch.
Well, that's their job. Their job is to protect the company, not you.
Yep.
That's what a good HR person does. Protects the company.
That's why I want to always see like the fucking. It's always these lefties who just like fawn over HR and shit, and I'm like, this is how you know you've never really been in the real workforce and shit.
Yeah.
You think HR is actually there to help you.
Reminds me of literally one of the biggest sins, Stargate Universe, which is a television show that basically ended Stargate. The biggest sin, one of the biggest sins it committed, is one of the main characters was literally HR.
Ugh.
Yeah, and it played out exactly how you'd expect an HR representative to be.
I'm surprised a show hasn't done having one of your side characters be a tax collector. Don't you want that, James? Don't you want the tax collector story?
I mean, I guess it depends on the tax collector. Who's he collecting taxes from?
I should work in HR too, as well, so I can say, "Hey, you know, that's fine that your arm got blown off. Sure, you can take off a couple of days. Fire him, Gus. Fire him." He didn't give us our 2 weeks notice that his arm got blown off, guys.
That sounds like the 40K HR director.
It's all HR.
We need to eliminate HR.
We do. That's how a lot of them infiltrate, like these leftists infiltrate fucking your companies and shit. It's HR.
Yeah, because you don't need skills to be in HR. You don't need training or skills.
And I just want to remind everyone, remember when Twitch had the deer moderator?
Oh, yes. That was peak fucking... That was peak woke.
You know, it's still the biggest one that Twitch ever did, and it still makes me laugh, was when they allowed certain types of nudity on their website, and less than 12 hours, the whole page was a Pornhub. The entire front page. Do you not remember that?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I wasn't watching Twitch, but I remember the headlines reporting on it.
Yeah, they had to immediately pull it down and recite that because it looked like it was Pornhub. That's what the whole fucking website was.
Could you imagine Corey working in HR? He'd be telling all the girls they're not dressing sexy enough. Do you have like rules about you have to wear a bikini when you come to work?
I mean, to be fair, if you were in HR at Hooters, that was probably your job.
It must be a great fucking job. Like working like the boss at Hooters before Me Too.
I mean, technically, that's what they would. What was it? The fucking like Vegas musical shows and shit.
We don't have Hooters here. I don't know if they're in Canada. They're not in Quebec, that's for sure.
I think they're closed down completely now.
See, that's what's wrong.
They may have closed down. I tried their boneless chicken wings once. They're all right.
He said those pants are inappropriate. They're too. What are you, fucking Frederic? A Muslim? Why are you like covering all these women up?
What are you talking about? She's got
pants is one step closer to burqa. Okay.
She doesn't have pants. She has short shorts.
Hey, this is bande dessinée, not manga. All right, they could be clothed.
Well, bande dessinée is not as clothed.
Oh no, bande dessinée they'd be wearing nothing.
There's more nudity in
bande
bande
dessinée
dessinée.
has less clothing.
Yeah, exactly. What are you smoking there, you sandwich? Smoked ham?
I've seen enough to know otherwise.
Let me put it like this: manga
It's not
comes
a rule.
Comes
You're
with
talking
the black
hentai.
mark. I mean, to be fair, that's a lot of your manga artists usually started out in hentai. Just let you know.
Let's be honest. There's a particular type of nudita associated with manga that's been well deserved.
Are you trying to
To
make...
be fair, it's kind of with Bond Disney as well.
Yeah,
A lot of
Bond
weirdos
Disney's-
out there.
Bond
Be careful.
Disney's classy and has a lot of nudity since...
Yeah. Well, it's less classy over there,
Yeah, I think Japan is less classy a little bit because it's more of a repressed country. See, that's the difference.
It's an island.
The French are not repressed. You can go on the beaches. Well, you could before they were invaded, but you could go on the beaches and women were topless because it was relaxed like that. So people were not.
Yeah,
So-
but in Japan, you could buy panties at 50
That's what I'm talking about. That's repression. It's not out in the open. Everyone's fucking on edge and nervous, and
I think it's just straight degeneracy.
it's well because you're
America-
English.
Listen, in America, we never had fucking vending machine panties, okay? Just saying.
Well, the French don't have that either. That's what I'm telling you. You go to the
We
beach
do have
and-
vending machine women,
and
though.
you see a lot of boobies on the beach, getting tan.
Hold up. James, we have mail order brides. Get it right, okay?
Hookers count. They're vending
Don't you have
machines.
female order brides? Why male? Is it because of the trans movement?
No, MAIL. Male.
I think you were
Can't
just
go
going
to
for
mail.
jokes.
See, the FedEx guy
Or maybe
picks
he
it
got
up,
it confused.
The FedEx guy picks up the woman and he puts her in the box.
It's
Delivers
funnier
the
when
box.
James explains the joke.
He delivers the box to the place. Hopefully, he pokes some holes in it, and then you gotta open the door before she goes back.
What's in the box, James?
Well, hopefully, your
What,
mail.
what about that chick I got from IKEA? Some assembly required.
Well, Japan makes
Well,
some good
those
business.
grow up into hens.
You got sex dolls now, don't you? And they're starting to get AI.
Just letting you know, now
Rock's
South Korea
AI.
is the worst. However, in 100 years, South Korea, if they do not fix their birthing problem, they'll be gone. No more
No,
Stella
'cause
Rosa.
There'll be a lot of
Oh, no.
African American immigrants down there.
And we'll really be
Yeah,
in
that will
trouble.
still mean. Well, actually, no. You think we have major feminists? South Korea has it way more. They were run by a feminist government.
Dude, they're all
Where do you think the 4P
addicted.
came from?
They're all addicted to plastic surgery down there.
Oh, I heard about that. Yeah,
They also
No.
have their beauty standards weird. They want you
they're
to
like
look like a person.
they will give like a 16-year-old plastic surgery for her birthday.
Yeah, they fix their eyes first thing. They make their eyes bigger.
Oh no, something wrong. I can't see.
Speaking of, I have the Tiger Twins I'm working on here. There's going to be a card with both of them on there. I might give them an individual card each, but that'll
Oh,
be
man.
later.
I
Do
bet
they
you
use
if you throw
chocolate
those
flake?
cards on stream with Patrick on there, all he's gonna do is talk about the Tiger Twins.
Yeah. And well, I kind of like Rattel. Rattel's got a nice pose in this one. Do you guys see Rattel? He's the
I
one.
like it. I think it's way better. I think it's
That
the
was a
best
gay
one.
test, by the way.
However, if you put clothes on her, I mean, you might as well, have her in a burqa. Just saying.
Ooh, you're saying I should put her in a burqa?
Oh, God. You're wanting to put her in a burqa now?
A Medusa in a burqa?
Mm-hmm.
Should make a short-lived series called the
Oh, no,
D
technically,
Burqa Man.
I'm actually go with this. Technically, that would be the best way, clothing that Medusa can wear because there's nothing to focus on the mouth or the hair or anything.
Oh, it's just the eyes. Oh, dude, she could hide her identity, and then you look at the eyes, and then you turn into a dude. I'm gonna tell. Okay, everybody, forget what you just heard. Spoilers. It's gonna.
yeah, but
happen.
if she's gonna be wearing a burqa, it's got to be a mini bikini for the rest.
Underneath.
No. She's just wearing a mini bikini, and the burqa is just for the head.
Dude, I've been getting so many ideas lately. I've been working on the outline for issue 2. It's so inspiring.
Remember that Gen Z boss in a mini video? That's HR. What video?
I don't know what he's
Easy
referencing. I've been
boss
trying to
and a
figure that out for a
meanie.
couple minutes.
Could you elaborate, Tenkage? Or you could always hop on stream, grab the link, and hop on if you're free to do so. But if not, could you just elaborate?
Yeah, why is it such a sausage party on your cards, Frederick?
Well, there's no excuse for that, Corey. but I've got like two ladies here because I'm working on Patrick's what is she called? The Blue Rose.
Sketch.
This is the it's kind of a turnaround character design sketch. But he said not to do the costume. He's going to do the costume and then send me the reference. I'm waiting before I finish that. Right? Isn't that like a nice derriere? The tits are too big. I mean, I'm sure Patrick's going to say that. I don't know why, but I got a feeling.
On the stream, you need to just draw a stick man with big giant tits, and that's it.
I don't think I can draw a stick man.
No, he loves stick man, you know?
I
It
thought he
sounds like-
liked getting kicked by flat-chested chicks.
That sounds like the name of a character, Stick Man.
That is
Literally-
actually that's a genre of early 2000s Flash games, the Stickman games.
Oh,
believe
yes. Yes, I remember those.
There's a lot of them, but some of them are pretty fun.
You know, Corey, you just need to shit on Patrick, you know, about his women. He made Frederick reduce the tit size of already kind of tiny titties.
I know. Is there has anyone told you to reduce the tit size, Corey, ever? Like an evil client of yours saying you must.
I didn't do it. It wasn't me.
It was technically Nikolai, wasn't it? Did Nikolai tell him to
Technically it
reduce the tit size?
We need a therapy group for artists who are told to reduce the tit sizes because that stuff affects you.
That's
know?
true.
Who's Patrick? He loves men. That's all I'll say.
No, Patrick he's a talented writer. Patrick Quinlan of the Comicsgate Commandos. He's the writer of Phenomenal Tales #1, not to be confused with Phenomenova by Werner von Braun. What's his name? Von Coleman. No, this is Patrick Quinlan. See, Quinlan. Here we go. And he's the author of Phenomenal Tales and The Phenomenon.
Oh, I do got to say this. I did skim through a little bit of what was it, B.A. Turner's review of Band of the Crow. Ours was way better.
Patrick hates money because it makes you a more real author when you don't have money. I think you're more authentic as an author.
You got to be a suffering
Well,
artist.
He should remember Patrick because when we were reacting to his art, Patrick was the one. Patrick was the dude who was pointing out that random fucking mutant monster you had on that cover when it
Yes,
was like.
when you showed Andromenoids, and like there was this one dude in the background. That was Patrick noticing the one dude in the background.
Yeah, where we're all fawning over the fucking big titted chicks. He was doing that.
I love you, Patrick. By the way.
Love you, Patrick, but you gotta
love
be. You're free to be wrong sometimes.
No, he's just wrong. Also, Otter,
They
you know
love
what? I need to reread the Harry Potter books because I need to actually research, and then I'm going to actually fucking break down why each book is anticlimactic towards the end.
Oh, you need to get Kahuna on the same stream.
Nah, I did do a debate with him. I'm not even joking. He keeps saying you're wrong, but I've read them books, Otter. I don't know if you've read them. Every single book is like that.
It's been so long since I've read them, if I'm being honest. I just know it's going to be entertaining to see you guys like debate it. I'm just going to be there with popcorn.
Yeah,
If
me
anyone
too.
wants to get a clue what it kind of looked like, I think it was on Readout's second channel. It was during the Hunger Games one. Like
Hunger
stream
Games?
review. Yeah, not the Hunger Games. It was the second Hunger Games book, The Catching Fire.
Speaking of which, Otter, like you inspired me to watch Hellboy, and I gotta read all those Hellboy comics I got, because dude, the tomes I got, they're the French translation, but they're bigger, they're bande dessinée size, and they look like legit like occult books when you hold them.
Yeah, I finished the Hellboy series like a few days ago, and I had a couple problems with how it ended, but it was still a good ending. I still really enjoyed like the Hellboy in Hell like volumes.
Yeah.
There is one bit that it was like a plot line regarding Satan where I'm like, wait, that was it? Oh, okay. That was like my biggest problem with it. Everything else, I was like, it's fun. It's actually kind of cool. It gives me sort of like Planescape Torment vibes, Dante's Inferno, that sort of thing.
Yeah. Yeah, because he does a lot of research. Did you ever watch that documentary, Drawing Monsters, I think it's called?
I don't think so, actually.
Yeah, he shows his library. Like, he's got a huge collection of those horror books. Like, he's a big fan of those classical mythical creature books, horror books.
You can tell he's very inspired by a lot of folk tales.
Yeah.
And he even like lists off his inspirations too.
Yeah, his art is so beautiful, man. And it's to be able to get that level of beauty and minimalism at the same time, it's quite impressive. Patrick needs to hire me for HR. Oh, dude, we need to make that happen for sure. I would be the best comic book. Listen, you can be the HR of my comic book company anytime, Corey, for sure.
I can be your HR.
Listen, I need to hire you to tell me my boobs are too small. That sounds like a perfect job. Second rule, no pants. Listen, she's wearing. You can't see it, but she's wearing hot pants. See, she's wearing like these short shorts, and those are like skin legs here. These are not pants. Okay. I don't know where you get this idea from. She's not wearing pants. She's just got these fluffy fur around the shoulders here.
And she's wearing Daisy Dukes.
Yeah, that's kind of Daisy Dukes, except they're not jeans. They got the Tiger Twins.
Yum, 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 yum.
So, yeah,
great.
Yeah, they're an interesting bunch. I've got like the story's been developing. It's like when I was writing the first book, not everything was laid down, not everything was gelled in my mind, and as I'm writing the second book, I'm getting a download of ideas for all my characters now. Like the relationship between characters are developing. Medusa's having a role with the Tiger Twins' powers, and it's getting a lot of ideas like that. How is it with you guys? And because it's different when you're writing a book because there's way more content in a book. It's not just like 24 like pages of description.
It's still really similar where it's like you're just trying to find stuff that just kind of like makes you excited to like write it. I think that's like one of the biggest tricks.
Oh yeah. I'm like fucking. I can't wait to get started on the second book. I'm like, I got to do all the stuff I hate to do for the first book. Like you're kind of like at the end of a project as well, Otter. Like how's the final kind of mile going for you? Because you've been like doing the final corrections.
Yeah, I've been doing a lot of Control F kind of like replacements, which it sounds minor, but the thing is like I have quite the list of them, and I've added on to that list. Strangely enough, it's only kind of boosted my whole confidence with the final book, because it's where I'm like, yeah, this was repetitive. I'm not the biggest fan of this wording. Now I'm actually finding some really fun like ways to like either trim down the writing or like find a really fun archaic word to just toss in there. And I'm
So you're like
I don't know,
control-
that's really fun.
So when you say Control F, you're like selecting a cup and then replacing it by double D throughout the whole book and things like that.
Yeah. That's a real good description of it.
Okay.
Because
can relate.
I don't know if you've seen some of my Twitter posts. I have a bit of a bad habit of repeating the same words sometimes.
Yeah, you keep
without
saying
even
that.
thinking about
You
it.
keep saying that over and over again.
Yeah, funny thing. It's real funny. Super funny. Yeah, but yeah, I'm hoping to have this done fairly soon. I honestly, at this point, I'm not really. So I know I'm getting there very quickly, but I'm prioritizing just having fun with it, especially in this final step. And I think
Interesting.
that is going to kind of like shine through.
So can you give us an example of what you find fun at the very end? Because I would imagine it's like that's kind of the work that you didn't want to do at the beginning. You're kind of stuck doing at the end, but it's not. Doesn't sound like that from what you're saying.
Well, like this is one thing I'm very much going to thank Alyssa Hazel on is she proofread it. She's like, Otter, you use the word pain a lot, like the actual word pain repetitively. And I'm like, okay, time to actually pull out the thesaurus for this. And there was one instance where I'm like, okay, what's some cool synonyms? Paroxysm. Ooh, I like that. That's really cool.
Oh,
Anger.
I see. I see what you mean. Like, okay, Control F for synonyms.
Well, it's not just that. It's also a great way to help trim down your writing. You're kind of like going through like how many times a word is used, and it's like if it's used like 10 times, like whatever, it's not big of a deal. One word I came across, it was like 200 instances. I'm like, oh, yeah, I should probably trim that down. Yeah, it helps you vary up your sentence structure a bit. It also helps you avoid, like, on a more technical prose level, some of the greater like pitfalls with writing, I think. Not so much plot, but just kind of like, I don't know, more just having a bit of like flair to it.
So the fun part is kind of finding creative words to replace your like first instinct when describing things, right?
Yeah, I think
The course
so.
thing, doesn't it make it harder to read? I wouldn't have known that meant pain.
What is it?
The words you said.
So I think used occasionally or selectively, I think it works.
Well, you want to make your readers feel dumb and force them to go get the dictionary, right? That's kind of the whole point of writing.
I'm not the biggest fan of like super simplistic English. Like I know there is a market for that. Like Brandon Sanderson, that's part of his brand, which is using pretty simple like vocabulary for it. But especially whenever you're writing sci-fi and fantasy, like you see this with like even authors like George R.R. Martin or especially Tolkien, where it's like they'll toss in a word every here and there that you don't usually see in a dictionary. And here's the thing, like I think using it every now and again is worthwhile. Using it too frequently, then you start getting into a writing trap that I saw Razorfist get in with some of his books, where it's like every other sentence is like something super archaic, time to pull out the dictionary.
On George, yeah,
Even his
very
YouTube rants are like that.
there was a very, very archaic. The more she drank, the more she shat. The more she shat, the more she drank.
George R.R. Martin, that name rings a bell. What has he written like in the past couple of years?
Nothing.
A lot of
actually,
Twitter posts.
In 2018, he released Fire and Blood, which is a history book. That's it.
Oh, by the way, I just finished watching season 4 of Game of Thrones, and I had been going through I've been going through the early seasons of Game of Thrones, and my rewatch is completed. It's done. I am stopping at season 4.
I'm be honest, when I rewatched the show, I love season 1. I understand why some changes were made just because of budget. However, season 2, I actually started to notice like a lot of shit I hated that is very in line with season 8 of Game of Thrones.
Back in season 2? Like what?
Yes. Oh, yes. And the way they butchered some storylines. Oh, yeah.
Oh, because you read the book. See, that's the mistake you don't want to make when there's a series, is having read the books.
Well, here's the thing. There's an interview where they said they didn't understand Stannis' character, which is fucking mind-blowing, and it makes sense in season 2, in which they really butcher his storyline that season. Really bad.
Yeah. Well, see, the Red Queen, is that her name? The Red Queen or the Red Witch? She's given me a lot of inspiration for the Black Medusa.
Melisandre.
Is Stannis' Red Witch?
Yeah.
Yeah. She's been giving me inspiration for this Black Medusa character here. Because she's a Haitian girl who was kind of like brought into the U.S. As part of I'm not going to tell you guys spoilers.
So keep in mind with her character, they kind of made her more evil in the show than what she actually is in the books.
Really? She
In
gets
the
on
books,
my nerves in the show a little bit, I must be honest.
Well, in the books, so you finally get a POV of her in the 5th book, where 90% of her magic is just illusions. It's not actually real. She does have some real magic, but most of it's fake.
That makes sense.
But it's actually from her point of view, she's not being evil.
Yeah, that's usually the case. Yeah.
And she really believes what she's saying.
Yeah, I can believe that.
I know too much about that franchise. I know because the whole Harry Potter thing was me and Christian on Discord.
I mean,
it was so funny to watch. That was the thing.
Well, I know he was like, but you know. Here's the thing. I know a lot about Harry Potter as well. Like, I'm not no spring chicken to the fucking franchise. And I actually retain quite a bit of information from the books.
I love those movies, though. Like, I was never motivated to read the books, but I do really enjoy the movies. The first one is really, like, kid-oriented, but the further you get into it, the more I think it's an interesting watch.
Here's the best description as the books. They're mystery books, every single one of them, and they are. They are mystery books. They are not adventure books. They're not none of that shit. They're mystery books, and they're very good. Here's the thing: I don't hate the books. I do need to ask Christian Otter I want him to steel man my position when I say the anticlimactic, because I'm meaning like when you finally get to the climax, not the falling action, which is what I'm wondering if that's what he's taking.
Maybe. I'm wondering about it too. Like, here's the thing, and I don't think this is something that's exclusive to Harry Potter at all. I've noticed that this can be the case with a lot of novels in general, is that they'll be really good at building something up, but then you get to the actual climax and you're like, wait, that was it?
Yeah, that's every single... Otter, when I describe the Voldemort scene to you in the books, you can't argue with that. I'm sorry. When it's literally them walking in circles and they shoot one spell and he falls over dead.
Yeah.
That's the finale. And I'm going to ask Christian that, because I'm wondering if he's arguing on the endings, like the actual, your falling action leading to that. Because what I'm actually referring is the actual climax of the story, the big thing that's built up to. And like every single book, it's like that.
What do you guys say to this message by Corey? Doesn't it make it harder to read? Would have known that meant pain. I mean, I've always I remember when I was in high school, you'd read a lot and you'd always have to pick up the dictionary, and it's That's part of reading a book. I think it's learning new words. Isn't that kind of the whole thrill of
I will
reading?
say this, Otter, if you're going to use that word, you need to use it more than once.
What, like paroxysm?
Yeah.
I use it twice, boy.
It comes down to
Ooh.
a writer's style, really. Like,
Yeah.
there's no general way to write a novel that's decent.
I'll also hold to the idea that I think it's fine to use a gem of a word every now and again. Like not and I think you can even get away with using it once and it'd be fine. It's just use it too frequently. I think it loses its luster.
Yeah.
I agree with that, but I think it needs to be more than once. I think if you do it once every now and then, it can actually stick out.
And in my own writing, you'll find almost none of that whatsoever.
Here's the thing. I don't want it to be a Twitter post. At
Yeah.
the same time, I don't want it to be something that's completely illegible.
It comes down to like
Herman,
really, it comes down to really like style and implementation. Like you can completely misuse a word or maybe using it appropriately, but it just doesn't hit right.
Yeah, you don't want to force a complicated word just to seem smart. That's for sure.
What are you talking
Yeah.
about? That's what Ron does all the time.
And also context can also bring sort of the definition of the word forward.
So let me put it this way. And this is very much my opinion. When I say replace one word with another, I don't mean it strictly in the sense of like, oh, just do like Control F, replace this word with this. Sometimes you're rewording the sentence to sound a little different, and it can actually vary up your sentence structure. That can be a very good thing. Like it helps with the pacing of your writing.
Do you ever read parts of your writing out loud?
Yes,
Or you do?
it's a big help actually.
Yeah, especially for the stuff that you're not 100% sure about. It's good to hear your own writing.
I make sure to do it at least once or twice whenever I'm revising. That way, like, it sounds somewhat natural.
I also like, if I have the time, to kind of step away from the work for a day or two, then come back for the editing process and see how, some fresh eyes on the work feel,
I will add another thing about Razor's writing, Otter.
Yeah.
And this is because that was that short story that came with the Ghost of the Badlands. And it's a pet peeve of mine. If you say someone has an accent, write in that fucking accent. Don't tell me. Write it.
It's a matter of showing and not telling. That's another thing that I've been fixing with this final polish is there's bits where it's easy to say they were dismayed or they seem concerned or something like that, and trying to reword some of those sentences to be like, oh, like, I don't know, like their stomach twisted in a vice or something like that.
Yeah.
It's more evocative and it's showing and not telling.
I just know on the Razorfist one, it was that one story where at the beginning of the story, he's like the one dude speaking in a heavy Cajun accent.
Yeah.
It's like proper English and shit. And I'm like, listen, man.
I think his second book is pretty well written for the most part. You should read his first book sometime. See what you think about it. There's some rough bits to that book.
How long is the book?
It's pretty short. It's just a little over 100 pages.
Oh, I'll probably read it. I still got to read the fucking.
I have
the
one of
first
his books.
The Witcher.
What was that, Frederick?
I have one of Razorfist's books. I haven't read it yet. I've not read a lot of books yet.
How dare you?
Yeah, I know. Dude, there's like even comics I haven't read, which is why I started this Bond Disney show on Saturdays. It's like kind of forces me to read some of the books I bought.
I know what that can be like.
You know what you should read, Frederick?
Herman's book. Finish reading that.
No, My Immortal.
My Immortal.
Mhm.
Are you talking about Immortal Rising again?
No, My Immortal.
Whoa.
My Immortal.
I mean, it's in the same vein as Immortal Rising, I guess.
What's My Immortal?
It's the best story you've never heard of My Immortal?
Have I?
Listen, me and Readout and all of us did
It's an adventure, all right.
Oh no, it's not one of your stupid books that are so bad that you decided to do a review of a bad book because you like suffering.
It's
technically no. It wasn't it's not technically a book. It's not classified in that category.
It's like, what is it, a pamphlet?
I mean, it is fan fiction.
Oh, okay. My
If you go on
Immortal.
Readout's second channel, you can. There's 4 parts to it. You can listen to.
Oh dear Lord.
Billy, was it? I think it was you, Otter, Readout, and was it Maji as well?
Yeah, stop flaming, Kay.
And then Trippy jumped in on one of those streams just to watch you all suffer. And after listening to like 30 seconds of it, he goes, this is a mistake. I can't take this. And he jumped out.
And that was the
You know
last
what we
time
did
anyone
do,
saw Trippy.
You know what we did do, Otter? We started making everyone say, anyways.
Anyways,
It's from
That was
that, by
really
the way,
funny.
Fred. That's why we do that all
You
the
do
time.
say that a lot. Now I know why.
That's
Trippy changed his name, by the way.
So that's how the person who wrote the fan fiction, that's how they do their transition to the next scene. Anyways.
Oh dear Lord. Ori, do you have like one of these finger protectors for your like finger bump here? Like how do you deal with these finger bumps? That's what I need to know.
I usually display them while driving.
Also, Corey, we know that your books can be able to read with one hand, right?
I hope they'll be coated so you can wash them off.
That's funny. I didn't order the glossy cover.
Who was it? It was Chris who was like showing off the fucking 3D print models, right? I had to make the jar joke.
By the way, how's Andromedoids coming along, Corey? We need that book. We need it. Make it shorter. Make it in 2 parts. You know, the left part and the right part. Something like that. You know? And you could like have one breast on each cover. And when you put them together, it's like one big booby
You know
shot.
what he could do to really piss people off? He could be like Eric July, who put a double-page spread and fucked it up by putting the first half on the right page, the second half on the other side.
It was an artistic choice for cinematic effect, Billy Bob. It was not a mistake. I know because he said so. Okay, right?
He does that. It's like it's the left cheek starting the double page spread, and he fucks up like that, and then you have to flip to get the right cheek.
By the way, how many people actually believed him when he said that?
Well, how many people are still buying his books?
I have no idea.
I'm gonna say not that many people actually believed him, or many people are like, huh?
There's a lot of people still supporting him.
Well, you know, it's all about business.
business.
He's got a little fan base.
That's all right.
I don't really care, you know.
Yeah.
Well, I need to go walk my dog. He's doing the whole bother me thing. So, be back in a
Okay,
few.
man. Talk to you soon.
But now our next, matter of fact, you're gonna have to get in contact with Aaron Frederick.
For what?
Yeah, send me some digital review copies.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, we could just ask him. I'm sure he could provide them. Yeah.
I mean, you're gonna have to dig. I don't have Twitter.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I can talk to him. He's on the Commandos. So, oh, by the way, Commandos are on a break now. Though we're going to do a Fantastic Four review this Saturday. Are any of you guys going to?
A show about Commandos, but you're wanting to put clothes on that one woman. Seems kind of contradictory, you know, Frederick.
Well, you've got a point there. Yeah. Maybe I should just listen to you guys. What do you guys think? Are we? Are we gonna get this stream banned if I zoom in?
No, we're too small. We can show nudity.
Yeah, I don't think they're small though. I think they're pretty
Our channel's small, you know.
generous. See, that's what happens.
Listen, I can get away with showing a lot of the Lost Children arc on YouTube and also the Eclipse.
Oh, so that's why you never promote your channels, so people aren't watching and to strike it down.
No, I just don't promote it because I don't care about it. That's why I don't.
Yeah. See, if I ever
I don't
hire,
want to be a pirate software, you know. Get it all to your head.
well, you're gonna need a voice box first, you know.
A voice changer.
Yeah.
I just love how everyone. There's even clips of where his voice changer actually glitched and it shows his real voice during stream. That happened.
That's like putting a sock in your pants to make it look like you have a big dick, you know? It's so strange and weird and lame at the same time.
Oh, it is? Let me remove this.
Welcome to the internet, Frederick.
Yeah, I
Just
guess.
another day.
When I grew up in a different time, guys, like back when I grew up, selfies didn't exist. If you took a selfie, it meant you had no friends to hold your camera for you. Or no friends to be on the picture with you.
Are you speaking from experience?
Yes. Sadly. I had no friends, man. And like I kept moving from city to city. My dad was in the army, remember?
But don't worry. I don't talk to anyone I know at high school anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah. Well, I
Like-
did talk to them at a reunion, and they're all lame. So it was actually a good thing I wasn't friends with them. Turns out.
I have to look, but I think technically in like 3 years, technically would be a reunion.
Also, I think I've got the new thumbnail up for the writing stream frequency. If you don't mind
Yeah.
me showing it, I'll go ahead and share it.
You mean Frederick?
Yeah, I don't know why you're
I
asking
was a little
frequency.
confused on that one.
So
Oh, did I say Frederick? I meant to say frequency. Damn it.
He did it again.
I did it again. All right.
Okay, Wrangler, tell me, is it okay if Otter shows his image on my stream?
Well,
I
so I was
so,
a-
yeah.
I was asking frequency because frequency joined me last time.
Well,
And
we
you're
need to,
usually on Monday night. You skipped Monday this week, so you're a day off.
Oh, you know how I
Yeah.
can get your stream taken down, Otter?
we need your permission, Wrangler. Give it to us so we can show it to him.
Otter, I know how to take it
Here's the
down.
permission. Here's
What's that?
all the permissions.
I'll
Okay,
write the
permission
secondary
granted.
story, and we'll put a bunch of
Ooh,
reference
That's
material.
cool. Oh, you got laser eyes now. Otter.
Yeah, I've got laser eyes. Yeah, I'm not doing any text or anything, just keeping it simple.
You need more big words on your thumbnail, though. You should
What,
have
ju-
like a.
I'll just add a shit here, a fuck there.
You should have like words, like super long, complicated words.
Also,
Just have it be
Frederick,
like the entire background.
Actually, we got something to criticize you for, because you're a fucking liar.
Ooh,
Who?
You said you were supposed to send that like a couple weeks ago, the fucking review copy for Retell your comic. You never did it.
oh! I just put the PDF together this morning.
Mm-hmm.
It's
You're
true.
late, boy.
Well,
You're late.
see, that's the thing about us comic book artists. We're never late. We arrive just precisely at the right time.
I feel like I almost heard that one before.
Shut up. You never heard it before. Besides, late is the new, if it's fashionable. Okay, it's trendy to be late. See?
I think Anne would eat you up and
Corey's late with Andromedoids. Let's all pile on Corey now for
Fuck
Andromedoids.
Corey. Actually, I'm gonna call Corey a gay every fucking day. He doesn't, put out. Doesn't get that book more in it. You know, Corey, we're over halfway through this year.
Phew.
You know, we're supposed to get Andromenoids before GTA 6. That's all I'm saying.
That's a lot of pressure, boy.
GTA 6 will have some, but Andromenoids is going to deliver the goods.
I hope it's in 3D. Or at least
I'm gonna be
double
honest
D.
with you, Corey. I don't even want a story. I just want tits on every panel.
Yeah, stop working on the story and just draw it.
It's just like
I don't
every
even need-
page is
I don't
just
even
like a
need role
2-page
building.
spread of a
Need-
pinup, like android chick.
You don't rush the babes, but go quickly on the backgrounds, you know?
Listen, just each one is just, it's like every type of chick you can think of. You're gonna draw.
You need to hire an assistant to draw all the male characters, and so you could focus on the important stuff.
Yeah, I mean, you can be like anime, hire an assistant, and he just does all the dudes, right? Just focus 100% on the chicks and the scenes.
Focus on the chicks. You still have that Hellboy clip?
Which Hellboy clip?
To draw focus to the
Yeah,
stage.
Yeah, it should be there.
should be there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, here.
So Mignola sticks Hellboy in front of the window for a nice bit of negative space. He leaves out some colored lines to hint at the shape of a window, adds some very interesting background details, and covers everything else in black. This is, of course, not the only way to draw focus to the stage.
Yeah, Corey's saying that you were going to draw the dudes, Frederick.
Listen, I'm busy, Corey. I'm drawing butterflies here. Can't you see? Can't you see?
He's too busy, Corey. He's drawing clothes on women.
Well, Patrick's drawing the clothes on this one, I'll have you know. So I just drew the naked truth of this one.
I also have a thumbnail I just made for a game I'm going to be recording. It's a rather obscure little game. I'm sure nobody's heard of it. Share it.
Is it
Time
okay,
has frequency's permission.
Yeah, Wrangler, can you show this?
Fine.
All right, you got approval, Water. You know what is that?
Inwa. Right, you fucking farm
I'm
tool.
not a gamer, you know.
Inwa.
That's a very popular video game slur, okay?
Oh, I think I understood now. And
It's Morrowind is what he's playing.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
Morrowind.
A lot of gamer words.
Well, you know the politically correct term for Argonians is farm tools, right? You know that, right?
I know nothing, Jon Snow.
You know nothing, Jon Snow. By the way, the feminists weren't fucking screeching about that character when she's a fucking rapist in the books. She literally blackmails him to fucking bang her.
Yeah, but she's hot, so shut up.
Which character?
The redheaded wildling.
When you
Oh, yeah.
you'll see what I'm saying. Or not. No, the third book. You'll see what I'm saying. Like, she's actually... Her character is pretty rapey.
Like
Do I need to go off on another Yennefer rant?
Yeah.
It looks like this, Otter. In the it was kind of like this in the show, but in the books, Mance Raider is like, "Hey, Jon Snow, I think you're a fucking traitor, little bitch. I don't really trust you." And then Ygritte is like, "No, he wasn't there. He wasn't doing anything. He was fucking me." And he's like, "Oh man." And she's like, "No, you're gonna actually have to do it." And he's like, "Oh fuck." It's pretty rapey.
Yeah, pretty rapey. Not a fan.
Oh yeah, go ahead. Bitch about Yennefer. Go ahead, Otter.
Oh, well, she's a cunt, for one. Also, I hate to break this to all the fanboys in the world, but lust and romance does not equal true love. I just want to say that right now. Because Andrei Sapkowski.
Okay, that's
certainly
enough.
writes like
That's
it.
all the time we have for the
Actually,
show
I'm gonna-
today.
The moment I
show's
laid
over,
my
guys.
eyes on, the moment I laid my eyes on a chick who can repel bullets with her tits, I'm pretty sure that was true love.
Okay, fair enough, but at the very least, she's not cucking you behind your back, and then later on, it's treated like you're the bad guy.
That is weird, by the way.
Yeah, that literally fucking happened in book 2, and I'm still angry about it. I'm like,
here's the thing. I can understand if he was writing Geralt banging every chick he can find, right?
Isn't that realism? Isn't that all women like that?
Like she's getting banged by other dudes. I'm like, all right.
Well, it's like it's treated as they're both truly like in love with each other. They've got one open fucking relationship, I'll tell you that.
Are you talking about this, Corey? The butt and the rack needs to be bigger. This is a commission for Patrick. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, you should have just picked one, you fucking greedy fuck, Corey. You got the fucking cutscene where you think you're gonna get like a threesome with them, and they fucking just cuff you to the bed. If you try to go for Yennefer and Triss in Witcher 3.
I do think not Yennefer. I think Triss is the better character, by the way. You could also argue Shani. They're both better.
I mean, Triss is pretty rapey as well. He had like amnesia, and she was like, "No, we're totally together." Totally weren't.
There's also so nobody talks about this because I'm convinced a vast majority of Witcher fans have not read the books. Is that there is a whole chapter in Blood of Elves that is just describing like Triss being horny in bed, wishing that Geralt would enter the room so they could fuck. And it's like a whole like backstory chapter talking about her first experiences with sex, her brief brush up with being a lesbian before going straight again, realizing that no matter which sex you sleep with, they both fart under the sheets. And I'm like, what the fuck is this, Sapkowski?
Also, Corey, what are you fucking talking about? One's a redhead. The choice is obvious. And one of them doesn't have a weird fetish with a fucking unicorn, which I still don't understand the context behind that.
I thought it was Deadpool.
That is in the book too, and Geralt hates that fucking unicorn. Apparently, there's like one bit where they actually break the unicorn while doing it, and he's like, "Oh, I'm glad that's over."
I just know in the third game they're like, "Oh, we're gonna have sex on a unicorn." I'm like, "You guys are."
Yeah, that is not exclusive to the game. That is in the fucking book. And all I can say is Sapkowski must have some real kinks because that's not the only thing that's in the books.
Yeah, well, if they better be careful doing that on top of a unicorn because if they get in the wrong spot, that horn could hurt.
I think that's the point.
It also describes Yennefer like she has like a collection of like monster dicks. Like, one is like a troll phallus that the book focuses on for a bit. Yeah. Just so you know.
You learn something every day, folks.
And oftentimes there's stuff you don't want to learn.
This is an educational stream.
That's right. That's right, Court. First of all, Court, once again, redhead. Really? That's a hard choice.
Just saying, those books ain't perfect. Everybody who says that the romance in the games is immediately fixed by reading the books, I beg to fucking differ. In fairness, Corey, there are bits of The Witcher I like. And if you're going to read any of the Witcher books, read the first two that are just short stories. Those are pretty good for the most part.
But if you don't want to read The Witcher, maybe you should read Curse of the Star Race.
That is a real good book.
Yeah, but she's going up against a redhead.
Yeah, but Wrangler, it doesn't have a sequel.
A pale, hot, redhead sorceress chick who can do
Triss is hotter.
She's more supportive, and she has green eyes. You motherfucker.
And she's a redhead.
Yeah, and
green eyes, that's tough to argue with.
And she's always loyal, unlike Yennefer.
Well, Yennefer...
And she wasn't a hunchback like Yennefer.
This is also why I hate Yennefer. Yennefer is the very epitome of a character that wants to have her cake and eat it too. She wants to be beautiful and like basically immortal, but she also wants a child, which is like her whole motivation, by the way, is that she chose to give up her ability to have children, but her main goal is to have a child.
Is she meant to be disliked?
Who, Yennefer?
Yeah.
You're meant to hate her, but eventually love her. The thing is, I just hate her.
I don't know. So here, like, besides the games, and I actually don't think she's too awful in the games, to be fair on Ronnie. In the fucking TV show, I fucking hated this bitch. I also didn't understand why she was a hunchback.
That is hinted at in the book. That is technically canon.
Yeah, but why did it have to spend like 3 episodes on a love story of her getting fucked by a dude in the bottom of this castle cave?
Better yet, why are they fucking in front of the entire like school? And why are they clapping?
I mean, okay, actually, I'm gonna push back on that a little bit.
Yeah, I went
Maybe
to
he
art
was
school.
pulling from like the fucking Roman slave shit, which they would do shit like that.
That happens in art school as well. You know?
Here's the thing, though, and technically this doesn't completely line up with Witcher lore, but bear with me. A lot of sorcerers, and particularly female sorcerers, virginity was kind of considered a big thing because, like, that in some circles, like in the real world and also in certain book series, like retaining virginity is kind of like a big source of having powers. And it's like, why are you all clapping at her losing it? Granted, I know wizards and sorceresses are horny fucking toads in the books and the games.
I mean, to be fair, they're just destiny. I don't know where you're surprised, daughter. Corey, I have seen Yennefer in the game. I'm not saying she's not hot, but you're going up against a hot redhead, dude. I'm sorry.
Looks wise, Yennefer is hot. I'll say that much. I just really don't like the character.
The show one was fucking ugly, dude.
Oh yeah. Well, I'm talking game Yennefer.
The show one, I was also like, but then again, fucking Tristan, that show was horrendous as well.
They race swapped her for zero reason.
But they half-ass race swapped her. They got like a fucking basically white black person to play.
Yeah.
What they got. And she was fat and freckles, not redhead. Jeez.
She was ugly too.
Oh god.
And I'm like, here's the thing. Triss is supposed to be like hot. Well, let's put a bit of a finer point on it. Every female character in The Witcher that has a name is meant to be hot to some extent.
Yeah, it's the George R.R. Martin with all the fucking characters.
Yeah, kind of.
Like
after a certain point, I'm like, okay, this is just a fetish, Sapkowski. I see what's going on.
I think it's about time to wrap it, Frederick.
All right. I was just waiting for the talk on the redheads to finish. You know, I couldn't interrupt.
Yeah, how about you?
I like redheads, okay?
We all do. We all do. I'm not going to lie. All right. You know what time it is, guys. Hit it!
Gorgeous sons of bitches.
We are gorgeous, ain't we?
All good
also,
things come to an
I need to make a trigger warning. Frederick is oppressing women, especially black women, you know, by wanting to draw clothes on her. That's very oppressive, you know. Very racist, Frederick.
I know. But I mean, I haven't drawn clothes on her yet.
Yeah, but even the thought of you doing it, that's pretty racist. Yeah.
Tune in next
Very
week to
racist.
see what clothes I have drawn on her. And I did draw the clothes over the Asian Russian chick here, Psychic Spy, who kind of looks like
Russian
Melania.
Asian, she's a raisin chick.
She's got butterflies in her stomach.
He's even being more oppressive. He's putting like big giant fur coats on her and shit. You know?
Well, that's over her shoulders, you know. That's to draw attention to her assets.
It's pretty racist.
Very fine assets.
Speaking of which, Otter, tell us where the good people can find you.
Well, you can find me on social media. You can find my book, The Curse of the Star Raids, on Amazon and Barnes & Noble. It's a very good read. I highly recommend it. Totally not biased at all. Very nearly finished with the second one. Once I get finished with that, I'm going to be releasing the trailer that James has been so kind to cook up for me. So in the meantime, on top of those things, I'm going to be posting a few things on YouTube here in the next week or so. So be on the lookout for that as well.
Ooh, sweet. Wrangler?
Yeah, you find me on YouTube. Do a channel search for @Wrangler212. It should pop right up. You can also follow me on the social medias. There's X, Truth, Blue Sky Mines, all under Frequency Studios. And you can find my books on Amazon. We got Haley Star Bad Kitty and Bad Kitty Haley's World. It's a good all ages adventures. It's fun for adults, and they can share it with their kids without worry. I kept it clean. And you'll find these two, Haley and Elizabeth, along with Sabrina and those stories. And if you go over to my Substack under Frequency Studios, you'll find a short story in the world with these two gentlemen, artwork by Frederic Guimont himself. And yeah, that's all the stuff I got right now. Everything else I've got is still in the works.
Yeah, man. Sounds good. And BillyBobSac,
Nothing.
you're always taking up everybody's time by promoting yourself, Billy. We're going to have a talk.
This is a real problem, Billy. You
Seriously.
need to stop.
Only
You
grand-
need to stop drawing clothes on women. You know?
If I stop drawing
that's
clothes,
an honorable deal.
okay, we'll put up the contract together and then we'll make it happen.
I mean,
I am.
we shouldn't even have to require a contract. It just should be an innate, you know.
This is instinct.
Yeah.
should be one of the laws of the universe. I am Frederic Guimont.
Patrick,
You have been watching Proof of Comics number 59. This is Australia's best morning wake-up show for comic book artists who draw big boobs. That's right. Tune in next week. There's no Comicsgate Commandos tomorrow, but we will be reviewing Fantastic Four on Saturday. So if you're curious to see our opinions on that, be sure to watch it. I'll probably go watch it in French dubbed, so I don't have to listen to Pedro Pascal's voice. Plus, the thing is really badly
you got to
cast,
listen to French Pedro Pascal.
which I think is going to be way better. Somehow, I think
Didn't they
it's-
just cast Chris Pratt in all the roles?
Yeah, but Frederick, you're missing the point. It's actually Pedro Pascal. They hired him to do the French version.
Dear Lord.
It's not another French actor.
There's no way to escape Pedro, is there? There's no way. You cannot escape the Pedro.
All of a sudden, he's just going, oh,
Vote for Pedro! Vote for Pedro!
He's
And all
even
your
got
wildest dreams will come true.
he's got a French last name as well, like Pascal. Dear Lord, I think you're right.
I thought he was Colombian.
He's something. I'll tell you that. He's something.
I don't think he's Spanish. Is he from Canada?
No, because he's not talented. So that's all for the show this week. Thank you for tuning in, and tune in next week. As always, we don't have a guest lined up yet, but I'm sure we'll find somebody somewhere. Till then, enjoy yourselves, draw big boobs, and read more comics. That's the wrong clip. See ya. Goodbye.
The sun has gone to bed, and so must I. So long, farewell. Auf Wiedersehen, goodbye, 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 goodbye.
Hello, Bitcoiners. Thank you very much. Hello. It's good to be with you. It's good to be with you.